disciples came to point out to him the buildings of the temple. But he answered them, saying, "You see all these? Do you not truly, I say to you, there will not be left here one stone upon another that will not be thrown down." And actually, that was fulfilled in 70 A.D. when the Roman general Titus, as recorded by Flavius Josephus, razed Jerusalem to the ground. And they sieged many days, and it was a really, really terrible thing. But they destroyed the temple, and they actually pulled the stones down one from another, and very, very sad day for Israel. As he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, "Tell us, when will these things be, and what will be the sign of your coming at the end of the age?" And Jesus answered to them, "See that no one leads you astray, for many will come in my name, saying, 'I am the Christ,' and they will lead many astray. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are but the beginning of birth pains." Now, it's kind of interesting because, he's speaking in generalities here. I mean, we can apply this to any period in history. When have we not had wars? When do we not have earthquakes? When do we not see kingdom rising against kingdom? And some try and make the correlation between how many earthquakes or there's an increase in wars. And that's not what he's saying. He's saying, look, this is just going to be the way it's going to be until the end of the age. And so he's not really saying anything too specific here. He's just giving some generalities. Now we go down further in verse 9. He says, "Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and put you to death, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake, and then many will fall away and betray one another and hate one another, and many false prophets will arise and lead many astray. And because the lawlessness will be increased, the love of many will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." So, there's a lot here, but what's he saying? He's saying, look, you're going to be persecuted. This is what Jesus says. If they hated me, they're going to hate you. You're going to experience hardships in this life, but you're going to have people that are going to betray one another, and you see that. False prophets, people come in the name of Christ who are not Jesus. We've seen that. Lawlessness will increase, that is sin. You just kind of look at I know it's kind of anecdotal, but really look at what's going on in lawlessness. You have attorney generals that are very weak right now that are allowing laws to go unprosecuted. And so you have people just walking in stores, stealing things, just taking whatever they want and just walking right out, and nobody can do anything about it. You have violence on the increase, and it just seems, it doesn't make any sense, right? You just have really people who have no sense of reality that are in charge of our criminal justice system. It's just amazing to me. So as we look further down here, he says, what the whole world, the gospel is going to be proclaimed throughout the entire world, and then the end will come. Everybody's going to know Jesus. I mean, the Bible has been translated in so many different languages. The gospel has gone out throughout the world. We have the internet now. We can pretty much get the gospel anywhere we want in the world. I mean, there are very little places that have not been reached, and you can kind of see a lot of prophecy has been fulfilled. There's a lot of things happening. the end can come really soon because that gospel is able to reach pretty much everywhere in the world right now, especially with the technology that we have. We're going to go ahead and get into verse 15 in the next video. If you like these videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button or go to Hope Chapel Westside in your app store and download our app, and you can get our library of teachings. God bless and have a great day.